So I just saw this weird movie on Tubi called The Midnight Meat Train, MEAT, Meat Train, on Tubi. The movie is with Bradley Cooper and Vinnie Jones. And for people who are familiar with Vinnie Jones, Vinnie Jones is a British actor, and he always plays these tough guys. So he's the bad guy in this movie. Bradley Cooper plays a photographer, like a struggling photographer, a guy who's looking for work and looking for somebody to hire him so he can take pictures and get paid for. So he's struggling, and he's looking for pictures that he can take, or places of things he could take. And he started taking pictures of people in the subway. I think this is based in New York City. So he's in the subway taking pictures of strangers and taking pictures of crime. So and so when he was the story is when he was taking a picture of this girl, and this girl was, I think, about to get raped or whatever. But he was just taking the picture, and this girl is like screaming, "Help! Help! Help! Help!" But he was still taking the picture. And then after he got his pictures, he just told the criminals, "Hey, stop! Hey, stop!" So that's basically the beginning of the movie, and his main thing is to find out because apparently there's a serial killer loose in New York City, and the serial killer is basically killing people in the trains, in the subway. So he has to find a way, because the woman that he saved from being raped, that woman ended up being killed or missing. So he has to figure out, how she disappeared and how she was killed or whatever. So it was really interesting, I love, I think this is one of the best weird Bradley Cooper films. He did a good job playing a scared photographer. Like, he was really fantastic. Like, this movie had a lot of really, really crazy close-ups. Like, I was really impressed with the cinematography of this film. I really loved the coloring and the close-up shots. And even they have a lot of amazing special effects, and the whole film is very gory. It's very bloody, gory. It's very gory, very bloody. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of dead bodies, naked dead bodies, and the bad guy, which is Vinnie Jones, he's a butcher by trade, and that's how he kills people, by cutting them. And he has this hammer, he has a really big hammer, like Thor's hammer, and he just bashes the people on the head with that hammer. He would actually hit them, and then the head would just go flying. Basically, so behead them. He would just behead them with the hammer. It was so crazy. Like, I kind of felt uncomfortable watching this movie because it was kind of weird, and it was kind of scary and weird, but there's so much blood. There's so much blood in this movie. I've never seen a movie where there's like so much blood. And I just loved the way they shot everything. Like, everything was so realistic, I think. And with the blood, and the blood is basically like flowing like water. It was just crazy. So I really, and the thing is with Vinnie Jones, I think this is one of his best movies where he played a really crazy killer, like a really crazy bad guy. I don't think he had a lot of lines in this movie, because a lot of the shots are basically just him looking at Bradley Cooper and him looking at his victims. So I don't think they gave him a lot of lines to say in this movie, and it was fantastic, And he's a big guy, and there's so many good action scenes. There's so many good fighting scenes. Like, one of the last scenes is Bradley Cooper versus Vinnie Jones, and I just enjoyed it. I really liked this movie. It was weird, but I I still enjoyed it. You know, like I like Bradley Cooper now. I used to not like him, but I like him now. And but I have always been a fan of Vinnie Jones. Like ever since I watched, I first watched him on Snatch. This is from 2000, I believe. This was a Guy Ritchie movie. And Vinnie Jones was in that movie. He played the bad guy. He played the gangster bad guy in that movie. So I've always been a huge fan of Vinnie Jones. I always like to see him in movies, and this was a fantastic. He was a perfect choice to play this butcher. And yeah, and you know the other actors that I really like, even though I wasn't familiar with them. There was the girlfriend of Bradley Cooper is this woman called named Leslie Bibb, and I'll put their pictures up so you will see what they look like. And then Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields played the woman that's basically looking to hire Bradley Cooper. So the woman, you know, I think she has like a art gallery, like a photography art gallery, and Brooke Shields basically, you know, was looking for nice pictures, really good pictures, and she was depending on Bradley Cooper to basically provide her with the pictures. So it was really cool. Another amazing actor that I know from other TV shows. There's this a black woman. I really like her acting. She's a really clean black woman. She has like short hair. She's always like all of the movies that I've seen from her. She has like short hair. And she always plays like the detective. She's always playing the detective. And I've never seen her play anything else but a detective. So in this movie, she played the detective, and her name is Barbara Eva Harris. So I'm gonna put her picture here, so you can see what she looks like. And she's a really, really good actor. Like I really like her because I first saw her in Prison Break. That's where I first saw her. And then when I saw her in other TV shows, I think maybe even 24, you know, with Kiefer Sutherland. So, but I really like her because she's a really good actor. Barbara, I didn't even remember her name. I just looked at the face. Barbara Eva Harris, and then. This guy, you know, he's another fantastic actor. I think I saw him first in The Office. Oh no, not The Office. House. He was in House. This guy, Peter Jacobson. So he's also another fantastic actor. I always like. He's like a comic actor. I really like him. He just added, you know, another aspect to the movie. And like the whole cast is fantastic. I think this cast was very nice, and the whole film was pretty good. Even though the ratings, I'm looking at the ratings on IMDb, and the ratings are really not that great. I don't think people liked it. I think they rated 6 out of 10. But the ratings, the comments are really not that great in terms of like I think people were kind of weirded out because it was so much blood, like it was just so gory, and maybe people don't like that. But I think overall the movie was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. I won't watch it again because it's kind of weird, you know. It's really weird, scary movie. But that's it, you know. Thank you.